Hi, I'm Tom Mayer, and I'm the lead designer for Gestalt, Steam, and Cinder.
And I'm John Mayer, co-designer and writer.
We're here today to give you a look at some footage from Gestalt that we've never shown anyone outside the dev team before, starting with the brand new intro to the game. Gestalt is a 2D action-adventure platformer heavily inspired by classic Castlevania games like Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night, infused with late 90s, early 2000s JRPG sensibilities. When we first started designing Gestalt, we asked ourselves one fundamental question. What would it have looked like if Square from that era had designed their own Castlevania-style game? Answering that question has been a huge part of Gestalt's design process, and we've tried hard to invest the game with key RPG sensibilities, like a strong focus on characters, narrative, world building, and cinematic sequences like the one you see here. But it was also important to us that Gestalt didn't just feel like an old game, or something you might be booting up on an emulator, but rather that we captured the feeling of playing those classic games for the first time, like opening the shrink wrap for Chrono Cross for the first time you played Xenogears.
But we didn't want to just look at classic games. While concepting and designing Gestalt, we took inspiration from games like Ori and the Blind Forest or Oxenfree, games that used 2D visuals and interesting storytelling techniques to create an experience that gamers would want to play and replay.
And that design philosophy has really extended to every part of Gestalt. While we wanted to make sure to really evoke the feeling of the 90s and 2000s, there have also been so many amazing modern games that have really pushed the genre forward, from games like Devil May Cry to 2D contemporaries like Hollow Knight. So it was important to us that Gestalt felt quick, snappy, and that players had a lot of combat options at their disposal. And yes, even collectibles, like these adorable wayward corgis.
This is Urkala, lower district of the steam city of Canaan, and home to Alethea, a member of an elite band of mercenaries known as Soldners. Urkala is the beating heart of Canaan. Here you'll find fearsome and eccentric characters to speak with, quests and jobs to take on, and secrets to discover. All while Alethea unravels the conspiracies of the Comitium, the corrupt overseers of Canaan and administrators of the Upper Ward, Meropis.
Urkala also serves as the main gameplay hub in Gestalt, and is home to various shops and even the Forge, where players can purchase accessories to customize Alethea and their gameplay experience. Accessories can range from simple bracers to increase armor, or grips to increase blade strength or gun attack, all the way up to certain gameplay modifications, like a laser sight to allow players to aim more carefully. But accessories aren't the only way for players to customize Alethea. Every time you level up, Alethea will receive AP that she can spend on the gem board. The gem board is the primary means to grow Alethea, learn new abilities, and increase her stats. With every AP Alethea spends, she can learn new abilities that can even affect how she interacts with the world. For example, Tesla bullets like this will allow Alethea to destroy switches and open gates. Some abilities can also be used on enemies as well. Tesla bullets unlock the ability to stun enemies, breaking them and allowing Alethea to close in and deal heavy physical damage. Other abilities include combo abilities, like blade slashes and whirls, or traversal abilities, like an air dash to get around the world even faster.
Players will need to use those abilities to survive. Canaan abounds with danger. Not just its enemies, but even the very city itself.
If Alethea and her companions are to have any hope of thwarting the Comitium's plans and uncovering the lost secrets of Canaan's founding, they'll need to navigate through myriad hostile environments.
From flooded foundries swarming with rogue automata, to grisly sacrificial chambers, and even the layers of grotesque and ferocious lab-grown creatures. But don't forget to keep your eye out for some furry friends to rescue.
Thanks for watching. Follow us on Steam and Twitter for more Gestalt updates. We'll see you in the Steam City.